Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a deluxe edition review, and sorry that it took a little bit to get my Olivia Rodrigo album review out. It's just my connection and all that takes a bit. I was using the Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna try to not use it too much, but who knows? That takes even longer to and all that. So this is for a deluxe edition review for Motionless in White scoring The End of the World, which I've already heard the regular edition that I reviewed last June. Not this past June, but last year in June. I think it was June 10th or 9th is when I reviewed it, and I actually did enjoy that album. So we're going to talk about the 4 extra tracks that are on the deluxe edition, so there's only 4 songs. Honestly, I think they should just keep it digital, this thing, if there's only going to be 4 songs. I mean, it would be nice to have a CD version, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's dive into this deluxe edition review for tracks 14 to 7. Now, I'm going to talk about Hollow Points as the first one, which is track number 14. I actually did enjoy this song. The experiment electronical stuff and all that, the electronics in the song, sounded really good mixing-wise, and Chris Motionless's screams are amazing in this, and some of his clean vocals sound pretty good too, from time to time. So I was really enjoying this track. It's a 5 out of 5 for me, because this was a pretty rockin' song. It does have some good breakdown moments, and I really enjoyed that aspect about what Motionless and White do with their music lately. So 5 out of 5. Fool's Gold is a pretty strong track. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it at first because of the mid-chorus, but it started picking up. I'm sorry about my yawning. I was saying it started picking up in the best way possible. So really enjoyed that about the track. So 5 out of 5 for this too. Time Bomb STEOTW mix. That's what it's called. I'm not sure, but I think this is the original track from that we got before Scoring the End of the World came out, I believe. But I really enjoyed this track. It's a pretty rockin' track, and this clean vocals from, I think, Ricky is who's singing it sound really good. So really enjoyed this track. So 5 out of 5 for this one. And finally, we get the last song, which is Porcelain Ricky Motion Picture Collection. This one was decent. I wasn't a huge fan of it because Ricky's vocals did sound good, but there were some cringe moments with his vocals, in my honest opinion. So that I wasn't feeling for as the track went on. He couldn't hit the high notes that Chris Motionless can. But he still did good in his own way. So I'd give this a 4 out of 5. It's a decent song, just not my personal favorite, but it's something. So overall, production, mixing, and execution-wise, I think Motionless and White scoring the End of the World Deluxe Edition for this review is actually really good. It's only 4 tracks, so you're not in for a long listen, like probably 17 to 20 minutes, or at least, depending, maybe like 12 to 15 minutes at least. It depends on how long the songs are mostly, but still, pretty good deluxe edition. Really good too. Even the, excuse my yawning, even the regular edition for Scoring the End of the World was one of my favorites from last year. And this was a good deluxe edition too. So if I were to give this deluxe edition a score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty rockin' deluxe edition. I mean, the last song was probably the one that dropped the rating a bit, but it's not a bad song. It's just decent. I'm not really crazy for it, but it's whatever. So 9 out of 10 for Motionless and White scoring the End of the World Deluxe Edition review. Thank you guys for watching this review.